Big John, Big John.
All right. Well, good Saturday afternoon, everybody. It's February the 27th. What's going on with this? Me and Max are hanging out in the garage here. We been a busy morning. Burnt the trash, helped clean up the stove in the house, burnt the boxes for that thing. Oh, I did some other stuff, got split up a little wood, going to do a little bit more of that later on. We filled the stove up. She's cooking right along. I got a leak. As you can see, I got a water trail through the across the floor. This right here, I'm getting a leak out of that. And if I tighten it down to where it don't leak, then this circuit doesn't move. So I'm going to try and nurse it through this winter. If it leaks a little bit, it leaks a little bit. But I'm going to replace both of them in and out, hot side, cold side, with some stainless steel. Menards sells, whoa, sorry about the sun. Menards sells a real nice stainless steel manifold set like that. So I'm probably going to redo the ones in the house too, the same thing, stainless steel. It's a pain with the hard water around here, and I need to catch rainwater to fill the stove up, probably, is what I need to do, because the hard water from the well just don't get it. Boy, that's door's leaking. Let's go for a walk here. I'm just looking at the stove out the window. It don't look like the door is closed quite properly. Getting a lot of smoke out of it. Yeah, see this? There we go. That's all it needed, was just a little tap. So the thing of it is if smoke's coming out of it when the stove shuts down and goes into the rest mode or whatever, when it's up to temperature, and it quits forcing air in the bottom, well, then it can suck air in there, and then it can continue to burn. Whew. Wow. But yeah, here's another project. These ash logs, I'm going to pick all them up, and I'm going to set them up on top of that pile there, so they're up out of the mud and the water, so that they can dry out, or so they won't get wet. So I need to get Clifford in to check the brake lines on that. So I'm going to pull the Bobcat out, grab the bucket, the materials bucket with the grapple that's sitting over there, move it into the barn, sweep the floors where it's sitting around that drain. Then I'm going to move the Mini over. I thought about putting the Mini in the barn, the big barn, but I'm going to leave it in here for now. So I'll just pull it back in here where the Bobcat's sitting. That way the far here with the lift is open, and I can clean up this floor. I swept it the other day pretty good, but do a quick sweep on it, and then I'll bring Clifford in here and put her up on the lift and see if I can figure out what's going on. Just check the fluids and stuff in here. I do have a cracked head. I don't know if you can see this a little bit right here. It comes down, it gets wet. It only seems to bother it. I know it needs fixed, but it only seems to leak if you don't run it wide open. You know, if you keep it down 2300 RPMs, it doesn't seem to do it. But when you start running her wide open, then it starts to leak. So for right now, I'm just running it and keeping an eye on the coolant. Looks like I might have a little bit of oil in the coolant, so I got to do some investigating. A friend of mine works for the Ford's Kubota dealer in the area, and he said that I forget what he told me, that the actual Bobcat head, well, it's a Kubota motor in there, what the actual Kubota motor, the head bare casting costs, and I can get a loaded head with the valves and springs and everything in it aftermarket for half of the cost of a bare casting. So I'm gonna have him check into that, and we'll tear this apart and just need it right now, so we're just gonna keep putting coolant in it and not running it real hard. But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan. I want to move this over to the barn, grab the bucket out there that's sitting there, and put that in there. I'm gonna take the Rhino, I'm gonna put it in there too, get some room in here. And Tammy was just out here cleaning the shipping. They say it's peanut oil, but they cleaned the griddle up on this Blackstone that we got her. And so we're gonna season that today. Maybe we cook some steaks or something on it tonight. And but yeah, so get the Bobcat out of here, get the Rhino out of here, clean the floor up a little bit. Take the Mini. When I get it started, I'm gonna go out and pick them logs up, put them on a pile so they're up out of the wetness, because everything's thawing out. And then put it over here where the Bobcat's sitting, and then get Clifford in. So yeah, that's the plan. I got my garage door opener on my, I guess that would be chest, on my zipper. So let's quit talking and get something done. What do you think about that? Glow plugs. We don't need no stinking glow plugs. Oh, hang on. All right. So, where can I set you? Hang on. How about... And then we'll turn it. How's that, guys? Pretty good? All right, good. All right. Let me get this straightened out here. Let's go for a walk. You guys know my dozer, right? That needs head work on that too. I think I cracked it. I think I cracked the head and I got her hot. Had a leak in the radiator and was out there ripping around with her and she got hot. Now I got moisture. I got a little pudding in the oil. So I see she's got some straw bales that fell down. Those look like they were stacked there. Yeah, those are the ones that block the wind from coming in the door. Now that we got some nicer weather. So let's go for a walk up here. We got battery tenders on things. Oh, I see my ladder blew over. That's not cool. Hang on. Why did you do that? Probably a raccoon climbing on it. Oh, it didn't damage the roof on the scooter. When's the last time you seen a wooden extension ladder? I'm gonna climb up here and take a peek-see. A peek-see poo! Nope. Nope, can't even feel it. That's good. Let's check all our tenders again. I've been out here a couple times and checked them. So that one's got the green light. That one stays red all the time, so you don't know if it's done or not. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna flip this seat up. I'm gonna disconnect this charger off a scooter. I'm gonna put it on the lawnmower for a while. Just to give this battery a little boost. There we go. It's flashing, so I can see the reflection. You guys can come around here and see. Yeah, it's flashing green. So that means it's within 85% of being charged. So we'll leave that go for a while. I got one on berth over here. I see I got a mess, snow blowing in. What do we got over here? Probably snow blowing in through this door too. Old door, seals are shot. Seals are gone. Bottom of the door's rusted out. So I need to put a door on there. We got one on Bertha here, which I'm sure is, she's green. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we're going to put one on the truck. So, hold on a second while I unlatch that. There we go. So, let's bring the one around that we got on Bertha. Flip a couple of flakes off of this extension cord, hangs on the nail. Which one is the next one? There we go. This one here, that should give us enough distance to get over there. Just don't let them touch. Okay. And you don't run things for a few months. You got to do this kind of stuff. So there's a connection there. And there's a connection there. And we got the red light. So good. So we'll just let that, we'll leave that on there for a few days. Get them charged back up. Let her go. But yeah, every couple of days I come out here and look around, just make sure everything's all right. Doggone snow blows in. You get a northwest wind. Everything back here looks good. Tammy's 3020. That was her dad's tractor. It needs some work. We got fuel pump issues. It's filled the crankcase full of diesel fuel. I'm sure it's the lift pump. Grain deal back here in the corner. Corn planter, we definitely gotta pull the meters out of that corn planter and have them gone through. Take them to Bowling Green, and either Bowling Green or Bellevue, one of the Red Line equipment dealers, and get those taken care of, get them recalibrated. I have to change this tie rod out on this tractor. Yet it's just been a little too cold to work out here for me. I tell you what, when this one's done, I'm going to take her over on the 8N. Actually, I ought to do that now, but I'm going to need an extension cord. Which, I should have another one around here somewhere. That one goes to the bulldozer. I need to put one on the dozer too, just to make sure these batteries are maintained. Let's see what happens, just for giggles. Still got power in it. She ain't got enough to roll it. I thought it maybe I had one in here, but I don't. So yeah, so we need to put a battery tender or charger on that for a while. Oh, might get her a little close here. All right. Bring the Rhino in here. I'll bring the Rhino in and put it behind the Maverick over there. I need to get that old girl out and run her a little bit. She's feeling neglected. I ain't had time to play with any of my toys, really. So yeah, just a Saturday. Getting stuff done. spring melt, pre-spring melt. I'm sure it's going to get cold and freeze up again, but right now it's getting sloppy. So, all right, we'll catch up in a minute. Okay, rhino time. Let's see if this little girl will start. Oh, it should. Let the lights go out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll let her warm up for a little bit before we move. We'll get her put out there. All right, she's warmed up a little bit. Get the door open. Let's go for a ride. You know what? I just remembered. Stop the door. Close the door. I felt it when I give her the gas. When I give her the juice. I got a couple low tires. Both of these back tires have got some slow leaks in them. So what do we got going on here? Bear with me for a second. There we go. Yeah, both these tires are low. Let me get the air line over here and air them up. BRB. Alright, let's try this again. Got about 14 pounds in the back tires. Make sure the door goes down. Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before, I pulled out and thought I closed the door. A buddy of mine went by a couple hours later and said, "Hey, is your door open in the garage for a reason?" It's like, no. We were over to Woodville cutting wood. And let's go through the snow. Got some water. Probably good 4 or 5 inches deep. Hope that's not vibrating too much. I know it is though. It's tile from across the road. That wood's over there I cut in Kerwin's. They got a big main that comes out here and dumps in. So yeah, she's running. That means the frost is out of the ground. The water's getting through the frost. I don't know if mine's running here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the water coming out of it. So yeah, frost is out of the ground. Water's getting through it. Alright, well, we got the rhino backed in here, or pulled in here behind the Maverick. Here's my other, this is what I made my log arch out of. That's what it originally looked like, and I cut it all down. So here's the stuff to make another one. So yeah, we'll get busy on that one these days. Alright, Tammy's got the call back there with Tammy. She needs me to come up to the back door and help her out with some stuff. She's doing a bunch of house cleaning, so I'm gonna get up there and we'll catch up in a minute. Okay, well, I got it mounted. There's not very much place, so I got it mounted on the windshield frame up there, and that only works when the window's down. This window actually comes up, but for right now we'll leave it down, and we'll see what goes on. So I need to switch you guys around so you guys can look. I think I'm going to have to tip you down when I do that. Hang on. There we go. Alright, so that's that screw. How's that looking, guys? Alright, so let's get out of here so we can close the door so we don't lose all our heat. Alright, I'm gonna go close the door. I think I figured out a no-no that I've been doing. You know, cat litter and oil dry and stuff like that, sweeping it out. And I just been sweeping it out into the driveway here. But if you look, that stuff is all on the top, and it's really sloppy. So I think I'm gonna have to quit doing that. I'll take it somewhere else. I'm gonna have to dig all this out and put some fresh stone in there. Hang on, let me get you back up here where you were. All right, so let's go move some logs. There we go. All right. got some ends on the ground, but that'll work. Let's go ahead and put this back in the garage, in the middle bay. so we got this old girl in here. Little girl. Whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Made a mess. So come out here and hit the old enter. That closes the door. And we got room to get the griddle out through there later when we go to season that, because we're going to season that. So for right now, I am going to, what am I going to do? I got to go back in the house and take care of some business. And then we're going to get Clifford fired up. We're going to take some garbage over to the township house. And, oops, sorry, light again. And take Clifford over to the township house and get it warmed up. And then we're going to pull it in here and put it up on the lift and see if we can figure out why I got no back brakes. Like I said earlier, it looks like the back passenger side wheel is wet. So either I blew a brake line out there. Hopefully it's not up on the frame rail or something like that. And that'd be great if it was just that little line from the center of the axle over. And we'll see if we can't get that figured out. So I'll be back. Okay, everybody. It's still Saturday. And it's 7:15 p.m. Got a lot of stuff done today. Tammy did a wonderful job. She's doing spring cleaning already. She got the bug. My best friend Kirk showed up. We've been talking.
The blizzard of 78.
Well, we've been talking grain carts. We've been talking seed tenders. We've been talking planters. We've been talking excavators and log splitters and
Curless.
everything. But yeah, we're kind of on the blizzard of 78, and it was pretty interesting around this area at that time because people didn't have four-wheel drive trucks. Very few people had four-wheel drive trucks, and we had a ton of snow and stuff. So in the comments section, leave me a story about your experiences of the blizzard of 78. I'd love to read them. All right, we're not done yet, so I'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right, so it's, let me check here, 10 after 8. Me and Max just come outside, walked out back here, and standing here taking care of business. Got to take care of business every once in a while. I don't know, hope this comes through. But yep, there it is. Looks like a full moon. Got some cloud cover on it. Let me, there we go. Wow, that looks crazy, doesn't it? All right. But anyway, yeah. We got all the neighbors' lights and stuff like that. But yeah, nice full moon under the wispy clouds. So, it's been an interesting Saturday. Got quite a bit done. Tammy got a lot done in the house. And, I don't know where Max went. He's out here with me somewhere. He's off on an adventure. We got pizza coming. So, back into the garage, drink some beer, eat some pizza when he gets here. See you then. Well, Saturday's come to an end. It's 10:40 p.m. And we've got a lot of shit done today. Got a lot of cleaning up doing. Mama had spring cleaning.
I'm exhausted.
She had spring fever coming early, and so we cleaned a bunch of stuff out of the house and a fair amount out of the garage. Kurt come over, Lester come over, we ordered pizza. We seasoned the Blackstone, so I'm going to come out here tomorrow morning when I get up, and I'm going to cook breakfast on it. And we'll see what happens, but as for now, I do believe this is the end of this video, or this day of this video. Hi, Max. So anyway, yeah, it's about bedtime. So we'll see ya.